What's going on, guys? Nick and Knight here with Teach Boom Beach, and I'm coming at you guys now with some more single-player walkthroughs. Today we're looking at 5th Avenue, and thanks to my buddy Panda here who helped me out with the recording, because you guys know I do have a ton going on when it comes to making these videos. He does a great job of recording for me when I need some help with these. And first up here, we're going to do a Warrior Rush on 5th Avenue. This one is level 36. Right in the beginning there, we were checking out some of the boom cannons and stuff in the back. But let's go ahead, drop the Warriors right in the front in the middle of the beach to avoid those boom mines, and use some smoke screen and flares, and just kind of walk them up the center path here. And, you know, there's going to be a couple that stray off to the side that may get hit, but it's okay. The majority of those buildings on the side are mortars and machine guns, so those are only splash damage. The main thing you want to worry about here is as soon as they go live on this HQ, after that smoke wears off, you want to shock whatever is possible to shock with the shock bomb, because those boom cannons will rip it up. Machine guns and mortars aren't going to be that big of a worry, so right there you can see you kind of just walk through this base. If you aren't on the level yet where you do have smoke screen, feel free to try to use that shock bombs as you walk them up the middle, maybe just one or two, and then shock the boom cannons for sure when they get to the back. So that's one strategy there with only 11 warriors lost. Let's jump right here into a hookah plus medic strategy. Hookah, once again, is the heavy plus Zuka strategy that we've been talking about here, and we're just gonna go for it here. That's a little bit of an overview again on this base. This one's a little bit higher of a level, but basically, since this is a little bit wider of an attack force, you're going to want to clear a side here. So with the hookah, you always want to go ahead and drop any boom cannons, because those are the #1 threat. Boom cannons and cannons, because as soon as those heavies go down in front, that leaves the Zukas vulnerable in the back. So as you can see right here, getting the multi-target hit with the crate there is key, and taking out a rocket launcher and boom cannon. And 3 boom cannons, sorry. So right here, drop all the troops at once, which is pretty typical when you're using this strategy. Let the heavies move right to the front of the line. They're going to attract all that machine gun and all that mortar fire right there, and they're going to start going through this base. So basically, you are going to need some flares, possibly, if those heavies stray off too far to the side. But you're basically just going to walk your way in, and especially with medics, if you don't have medics, there's a lot of med kits you can drop. As you can see right here, we're not even using the medics actually, so they're just kind of going to walk through this base. So this is meant to show you that even if you don't have medics in your attack force, which we do here, you could still beat this base just by simply healing the heavies and using artillery and barrage on the bigger buildings like the boom cannons, and rocket launchers. And right there, as you can see, just a straight walkthrough up to the HQ. Nothing too crazy. Just make sure you clear those boom mines on one side before you go in. Alright, the third way that we're going to look at here is going to be tanks. And again, we got the boom cannons in the back, we've got rocket launchers on the sides, and let's go ahead and go with the tanks here. Now, for the tanks, boom cannons and cannons do double damage. So with the barrage right there, as you can see, getting a lot of hits on both the boom cannons and the regular cannons, which should be an easy cleanup here. This barrage should do it in for both of those. Yep, all those boom cannons are down, and now it's just worrying about those cannons on the sides there, and the artillery will take care of that. Also, another thing to be wary of is the boom mines, which those are deadly as well to tanks. Taking out one row of them on the left side there will clear a path for easy access. And now, you may not have enough ammo to drop all your tanks, because tanks do take ammo to drop. But we'll just wait for a few buildings to go down, get those ammo points back, and go straight to the beach with more tanks. Each building will give us 3, which will be enough to almost drop 1 boat. You need 2 buildings to drop 1 boat. And then tanks are pretty straightforward. You're either letting them kill everything in the path, or you're healing them, or that's basically it. So there's not too many things left in the way of the tanks. They're just gonna kind of go straight up to the HQ and do their thing here. So we can just watch as these guys kind of cruise up to the top here, to the top. As always, guys, if you guys have new levels that you're having trouble with, and you want to just see a video replay of how we beat it over here, then you're gonna just leave a comment below, or write in the forums if you're reading this off the forums, what you're looking to see, and we'll be bringing all the hardest levels into this single player walkthrough. And then I'm also trying to do stuff like this, where it's 3 different ways all in one video. So in case maybe you're not that good with warriors, or maybe you don't even like that hookah medic strategy, or maybe you don't like tanks because they're too expensive, you can just pick the other one, the other way we did it in this. So right here, pretty great strategy. Not even 1 tank has gone down. with just some simple healing. The rockets do not that much damage, and all the heavy hitters are gone. There's no snipers, which is nice. And right there it goes down again. So I hope these are helping you guys, and stick around